Yeah, fool, you want me to do your damn lineup?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the New York Giants. Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. This one fielded at the 5.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go! 60 Pittsburgh!
Last year I went all speed.
Jones on first down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
First down, New York.
Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing Jones. Out to the right here to Shepard. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Back to throw. Jones. It's caught. Shepard. They're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. He goes 105 yards on the kick return as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
Let's go, baby. First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down now, Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jones now operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with. And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he's got room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Like, that's why 1st down, you see me.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
Unlike the other Madden, you know how you can circle around and get that tackle and stuff like this. Like that, this Madden, they eat the blocks.
First carry now for Justice Hill. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Packer able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. These two teams all tied after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, 71 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
All right,
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise.
why'd you call a timeout? Oh. Get away.
What is going on, football fans? Back at it with another New York Giants video. And in this video, we're going to talk about some Giants news that came out today. Some of it was about Saquon Barkley and how he handled the situation with, of course, Tank Lawrence and his refusal to give a New York Giants fan an autograph that was a 5-year-old child, and Sterling Shepard and the New York Giants mishandling of his concussion situation. Both of them were pretty big stories in the news today. As a matter of fact, it's the #1 story on ESPN right now, the mishandling of the concussion from Sterling Shepard, and we'll get into both of those right now. We'll start with Saquon Barkley. Now, of course, we all remember the story that came out about DeMarcus Lawrence after the game. A New York Giants fan that was 5 years old asked for his autograph, and he was wearing a New York Giants jersey. "You need the right jersey on," Lawrence said to the child, who walked away with heartbreak on his face. "It's not uncommon for players to refuse autographs for opposing fans, but it's rarely met with understanding or encouragement, especially when it comes to younger children. But don't expect an apology from Lawrence, who scoffed at the critics and delivered a very blunt message. Suck it up." Shows you the class of DeMarcus Lawrence. Well, now I'm going to show you the class of Saquon Barkley, the New York Giants leader of this football team and newly acquired captain. The Giants were defeated by the Cowboys 35-17 in Week 1 at Dallas. A young Giants fan at the game was hoping to get an autograph from DeMarcus Lawrence. Saquon Barkley managed to track the fan down and his family, offering tickets to the Giants' Week 10 game against the Jets on November 10th, according to TMZ. So Saquon Barkley continues to show you how great of a person and leader he is for this football team, and he makes me proud
Say again?
to be a New York Giants fan, quite frankly. I mean, he's just a great.
Because typically when teams tie the game up,
Right.
it's a
I
little
think
bit of
Saquon
a,
Barkley
how would you
seemed
say,
like the
you
best
kind of take a
human being
step
in the world.
back
It's
and have to
crazy.
get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement
like,
long touchdown. PAT up and good.
So
by
after they played the
Rosas.
Cowboys,
And the lead is now
a
21-14.
5-year-old went to DeMarcus Lawrence and asked him for an autograph. He was wearing a Giants jersey. That nigga DeMarcus Lawrence looked at him and was like, "Wrong jersey." And he kept walking.
Now after the touchdown, here's
So-
Rosas on to kick it away.
Saquon hunted him down, found his information, and gave him
That's
two
fielded in the
tickets.
end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Play action. It's Jackson. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Hey, zoom.
Play action. Now Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
On second down now. Barkley.
How the hell did he get all the way down?
There. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Come on,
Ow, Sway. Ow.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Yeah, I was going to say that shit was crazy, bro.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Well, you just cracked that nigga.
This is taken at the 23.
Yeah, go ahead, Valentine. Yeah.
Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter.
There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, 87 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
You know he's going to break off as soon as they break off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
that
touchdown.
play, I was just fucking cycling through and ran out of time.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
I can't believe I just messed that up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 9 yards on the play and a first down. Jones now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pernell McPhee showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
I don't get why he threw it so high. Nigga, like, I mean that. Put that in the pocket.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And he's caught on his sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it is incomplete. The former 1st-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
I know my nigga Janoris Jenkins lost some speed, too. I was mad as fuck.
Jackson, option right. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
You got to come down and make that hit.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I know I fucked up.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Short. 41. We've got to wedge that, huh? Guys, it's deal. Let's go. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Here's Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll escape to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Madden, stop hoeing me.
So
ain't
with
no
1
way.
second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down,
Ain't
2
no
still
way.
remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped
If all
just shy
else
of the
fails, you can just
25
make an
at the
announcement and say he told
24-yard
you
line.
ahead of time. Because you forgot.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They built a good first half
Man, what
lead.
the
Now they have
fuck
a chance
was
to
that?
add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. Going again on the ground here with Hill. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle.
Kind of block was
And they'll
that?
get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain
I
of
had to that play.
26 and also a first down.
Man.
Jackson now right at the 300-yard mark with still a quarter plus to go. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. They go play action with Jackson. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I got you, boy.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Ingram.
I can't believe y'all ain't get that stop.
And touchdown, Baltimore. Punching it in from a yard away as the Ravens push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now
really
starting
need
to
it.
pull away a little bit. Things looking good
you
for
already
them here in
got
the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock
You don't
too with
really
a drive
need
like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
60 out long.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun, Jones. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Matt Judon came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack, Jones. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Chris Wormley, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Jones finding his target. It's Cody Latimer. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Jones now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. 14 yards, and the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. So he's in for his third score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram.
Okay. And what makes me mad is I know you ain't even pressing.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson from the shotgun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally getting a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. They'll go to Barkley again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Jones. Flush to his right. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ready. 40's the mic. Bring it. Bring it. Shoot.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Jones. Going to throw again. Flushed out right. He's got the first down inside the 10. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now Barkley. And this thing is blown up defensively. They will not get a throw-off on the trick play, and that'll go down as a sack.
Not a blitz, but the guy who's normally the last line of defense recognizes he had a chance to get to the quarterback, and that's exactly what he did.
Like I forgot.
And Rosas puts this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
I'm coming after you.
Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Got it. Hey, Mike 40. You draw
Where the fuck my X Factor
now.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left.
Fuck it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Uses the spin. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played their responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Hey, Jet. 41's the mic. 61. Max.
On second down now, Barkley. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, Now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
At the 24-yard line.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch left. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Jackson.
Let's go.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. One last shot for Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but bottom line, they got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way, though, a few sweaty palms, not just for the team, but for their fans. As you mentioned, down going into the 4th quarter. How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball, holding them when they needed to, and finding ways to get points when they had the football.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.